After an exciting opening weekend, the basketball action continues here at the fourth season of the Stallion Cup Teens. Week 2 of the 17 and under tournament features another set of four great matches headlined by an interesting clash between Buttery and Co. and Fair and Square. It is again time for the future stars of basketballs to shine here at the Stallion Cup Teens. A rainy afternoon from the AYSN Sports Center, the home of the Stallion Cup here in Domingo in San Juan. It's week 2 of the Stallion Cup Teens Season 4. This is Jonas Reyes back behind the mic at the broadcast table only for the Stallion Cup. All 8 teams in the 17 and under tournament will be again on the hardwood floor today with Buttery and Co. facing fair and square in our curtain raiser. It will be followed by 3 other great matches in the division. 1:30 p.m. BBC will be facing Gold Cross. At 3 p.m. it's Firestone in a game against Markars. In our main event at 4:30 p.m. Poison going up against Charm. Both teams are just finishing off their warm-up sessions and the traditional Stallion Cup group photos. And when we come back, it's the opening tip-off between Buttery and Co. and Fair and Square only here at the Stallion Cup Teens 17 and under tournament. Good afternoon, basketball fans, live from the AYSN Sports Center here in Domingo in San Juan. It's week 2 of the fourth season of the Stallion Cup Team 17 and under tournament is underway. We have Fair and Square facing Buttery and Co. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. We have 4 games in the 17 and under division to be featured here in this rainy Saturday afternoon here in our San Juan venue. Fair and Square in beige, Buttery and Co. in blue. You now with the leather. At the top of the key, fires a three. No good. Rebound secured here by Soledad. Pitches it to Baltazar. Driving middle, lays it in. He will score. First 2 points of the ball game, nailed there by Mateo Baltazar. Joining Baltazar in the Fair and Square starting unit are Justin Zeng, Josh Hayden Chua, Ivo Santiago, and Enzo Soledad. Bang, bang on that one. Marcus Tew nailing the three-pointer for Buttery and Co. And with Marcus Tew in, the Buttery and Co. starting unit are Andres Braganza, Calix Tew, Kurt Chua, and Sean T. Howe. Coaching Fair and Square is head coach Mao Muya. And coaching Buttery and Co. this afternoon is Randy Chua. 1 point lead here for the blue shirts. Floater trickles in for Marcus Tew. Ball back here to Fair and Square. Santiago finds Chua. He was fouled. At the stripe here, shoot 2 free throws. It's Josh Hayden Chua. Marcus Tew called with the personal foul. Josh Hayden Chua scoring 16 points in 24 minutes of action in their debut ball game last Saturday. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists for Josh Hayden Chua. Buttery and Co. though absorbed an 87-60 defeat at the hands of BBC. Here comes Howe, floater, no good. Rebound by Chua. Here comes Fair and Square now on the attack. He finds Baltazar. Drives to the middle. Baltazar using the glass. Missing on that one. Rebound battle picked up here by Kurt Chua. Hounded by Enzo Soledad. Chua picks up the leather with a pitch to Sean T. Howe. Bounce pass. Open look. One-hander is no good there. Ball back with Chua. Fires a three. Missing. Rebound by Justin Zeng. Less than 8 minutes remaining here in the opening period. Here comes Chua at the top of the key. Guarded by Tew. Long jumper. No good. Rebound by Tew. Forward pass. Sean T. Howe trying to go baseline. Guarded by Chua. Now to Tew. Hesitating. Twisting layup. Getting the foul from Enzo Soledad. Marcus Tew at the stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. First attempt for Tew is good. Buttery and Co. and Fair and Square both absorbed losses in their tournament debuts. Fair and Square at the tail end, at the receiving end of an 81-77 decision against Charm. Here comes Josh Hayden Chua asking for a clear out. Guarded by Sean T. Howe. Zeng fires a three. That is short. Rebound by Soledad. Fresh 14 for the beige shirts. Baltazar attacks. He is fouled. Blocking foul is whistled against Marcus Tew. Already foul number 2 against Marcus. Baseline inbound play. So free throw will be awarded there to Baltazar, it seems. As our lead official is still situated near the baseline. Again, following this ball game is a 1:30 p.m. clash between BBC and Gold Cross, winning their tournament debuts last Saturday. Ball back here with the beige shirts. Zeng to Baltazar at the right flank. Hands it off. Josh Chua. Mid-range jumper. That is short. Rebound by Soledad. Put back is good. First 2 points of the ball game for Enzo Soledad. 7-6 count in favor of Buttery and Co. Here comes Sean T. Howe. Guarded by Baltazar. Howe for three. That is short. Rebound secured by Braganza. Chua fire the three. He will miss. Rebound by Enzo Soledad. Forward pass, Baltazar against open look is good. Go ahead basket there by Mateo Baltazar. 1 point advantage for fair and square. Kerchua near the free throw line, guarded by Zeng. Bounce pass, Calix 2, shot fake, bounce pass, on hander is good. Andres Braganza with his first 2 points of the ball game, off an assist by Calix 2. 6 minutes remaining here in the opening period. Here comes Chua. Soledad open for three. Missing on that one. Rebound by Santiago. Finding Baltazar. Attacks middle. Layup no good. Calix Yu mishandles the leather. And the fadeaway is good for Josh Hayden Chua. 1 point lead again for fair and square. How? He fires. Short on the 3-point try. Kick out pass. Chua. Jab stepping to the middle. Runner. No good. He was fouled. The foul will be called against number 12. That is Justin Zeng. At the free throw line is Kurt Chua. 5 points, 2 assists in their ball game last weekend. Missing on the first. Still a 1 point lead for fair and square. Second free throw for Chua. Second one is good. We are tied at 10. Soledad finding Baltazar, attacks baseline. Runner is good. 12 to 10 lead for fair and square. Here comes Q. Finding Calix 2 on the run. Sidestepping move. No good. Ball is tapped. Ball will go the way of fair and square. And we have mandatory substitution. We'd like to thank our tournament sponsors, Boysen, the #1 paint, fair and square, making life easier. Nike Park Access, Ogalala, Prep Talk Cafe, and Celsius Energy Drink. Ball back at the hands here of fair and square. They are ahead by 2. Villa Vicencio, joined by Matthew Tan here at the backcourt. Guarded by Caparos. Villa Vicencio, rip through, one-hander, no good. Yap is there for the putback. He will miss. Fight for the loose ball. Ball tapped out of bounds. Ball going back here to the blue shirts. Here comes Jeremy Tan. Setting up the offense for the blue shirts. Screen by Chua. Jumper by Tan. That is offline. Rebound secured by Matthew Tan. Fair and square now on the attack. Dump pass. Wide open. No good there for Villa Vicencio. By Rodriguez rather. Rodriguez. Post pass is deflected. Taken away here by Allen Te. Looking ahead. Te to Tan. Launches a 3. No good. Oh, a steal here by Natividad with the basket. First 2 points of the ball game for Gian Natividad. We are again tied. 4 minutes remaining here in the first. Yap. Step back for Tan. 3-pointer. That is short. Rebound by Natividad. Bounce pass to Alente. Setting up the play here for the blue shirts. Here comes Alente. Trying to go baseline. He spins. He shoots. He's fouled. 3-point play opportunity here for Alente. Yap called for the personal foul. As Alente nails his first basket of the ball game. 3:40 remaining here in the first. Alente 19 points, 11 rebounds in their very first ball game last weekend. Timeout requested by Coach Mao Muya. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Back to live action here. 3:35 remaining here in the first. Villavicencio guarded by Te. Villavicencio with a crossover, finding Tan. Guarded by Caparos. Tan trying to attack, falls down on the floor. Kick out pass, nearly stolen. Villavicencio with the leather. Shot clock at 5. Crossover Villavicencio. Launches a 3. No good. Rebound by Yap. Putback offline. Ball is tapped. Taken away here by Gavin Chua. The blue shirts are on the run, and a dribbling violation will be called against Buttery and Co. Ball will go back to fair and square. Here comes Villavicencio dictating the offense for the beige shirts. Oh, drop pass to Tan. Spins back out. Villavicencio to a cutting. Rodriguez lays it in. No good. Another rebound by Alente. 2-point advantage here for Buttery and Co. Gavin Chua. Yap. Tan for 3. No good. Rebound by Chua. He was hacked on the putback try. Foul will be whistled against number 17. That is Sean Rodriguez. Gavin Chua at the stripe here to shoot. 2 free throws. First attempt here for Gavin is too strong. Oh, a substitute free throw will be given here to Gavin Chua. First attempt for Gavin. Swishes that one in. 3-point advantage for Buttery and Co. Second free throw for Chua. Missing on that one. Rebound by Natividad. One-handed putback is good. 4 points in the ball game for Gian Natividad. 5-point advantage for Buttery and Co. Here comes Rodriguez. Guarded by Chua. He is pushed. Oh! An offensive foul rather was called against Aiden Yap. Ball will go back to Buttery and Co. They have a 5-point lead here. Here comes Jeremy Tan. Guarded by Tan. Spin by Caparos. Baseline attack. Natividad! Blocked there by Rodriguez. Shot block brought to you by Fair and Square. Making life easier. Certainly not. That did not make life easy for Gian Natividad. Rodriguez with a stop. Here comes Jeremy Tan. Attacking left. Layup is good. 7-point advantage for Buttery and Co. Villavicencio spinning. Finding Rodriguez with a leaner offline. Rebound by Chua. Caparos on the leak out. Layup is good. First 2 points of the ball game for Sean Caparos. More importantly, giving Buttery and Co. a 21-12 lead. Villavicencio sidestep. Tan from the baseline. He was fouled. Gavin Chua will be called for the personal foul, sending Cedric Tan to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. Cedric Tan in their first ball game last Saturday, registering 5 rebounds across his name. Tan, first free throw trickles out. 1:22 remaining here in the first. Still a 9-point advantage for Buttery and Co. Second free throw for Tan is good. His first point of the tournament. To the corner, Jeremy Tan launches a 3. That is short. Rebound by Tan. Finds Alfonso Villavicencio. Hounded by Caparos. Crossover by Villavicencio. Picked up by Matthew Tan. Driving baseline. That is a turnover against Fair and Square. 4 turnovers here in the opening period for the beige shirts already. Jeremy Tan, guarded by Cedric Tan, screen by Chua. Tan to Alente. Power move to the basket. Short on that one. Rebound. Put back. And a traveling violation will be called against Alente. Ball going back to the beige shirts. They are down by 8. Here comes Villavicencio. Crossing midcourt, guarded by Natividad. Villavicencio at the elbow. Mid-range jumper is good. Lead down to 6 for Buttery and Co. Alente to Jeremy Tan, guarded by Cedric Tan. Screen by Chua. Now with Te, guarded by Villavicencio. Te trying to pull up for the 3. Fires. Too strong. Rebound by Gavin Chua, completing the cleanup job. Villavicencio now with the leader. 3 seconds on the game clock. They need to shoot. 3-pointer is way off for Matthew Tan. And at the end of the first, a 23-15 advantage for Buttery and Co. over Fair and Square. Second quarter of action when we come back. Second quarter of action here. Buttery and Co. with an 8-point lead. They have the first possession of the period. Shanti Howe finding Alente. Power move again to the basket. Short on that one. Alente. Another rebound. Put back. No good. Ball is tapped. Ball will go the way of Fair and Square. Unproductive trip there for Buttery and Co. Still, they are ahead by 8. Soledad with a forward pass to Chua. Baltazar. Bounce pass to Chua. Soledad fires a 3. No good. Rebound by Calix 2 and a loose ball foul will be called against Justin Zeng. Foul number 2 against Justin Zeng. Here comes Marcus 2. Playing point for the blue shirts 2. From the middle, wild on that layup try. He will miss. Rebound by Soledad. Josh Hayden Chua calling out a play for Fair and Square. Guarded by Noah Tan. Chua, post pass. Bang. Spinning. Zeng, and a 3-second violation will be called here against Fair and Square. Arden Bang overstaying at the paint. Ball will go back to Buttery and Co. Trying to add on to this 23-15 advantage. Shanti Howe now with Te. Guarded by Chua. Looking ahead. Te for 3. Too strong again. Rebound by Zeng. Forward pass to Baltazar. Guarded by Howe. Baltazar. Oh, drop pass. Chua. Shot fake. Too strong on that one. Alente. Q. Leaking out. Lays it in. Touchdown! 10-point lead for Buttery and Co. Baltazar finding Josh Chua. Screen by Zeng. Chua will be called for a traveling violation. Less than 8 minutes remaining here in the second. Our second ball game of 4 at 1:30 p.m. We have BBC going up against Gold Cross. Oh, no look pass there by Alente locating Calix 2. Count that basket plus the foul. Enzo Soledad called for the foul. Calix 2 nailing the basket. First 2 points of the ball game for Calix 2. Missing though on the bonus. Ball going back here to fair and square. They are down by a dozen. Josh Chua. Long jumper. No good. Rebound by 2. 7 and 24 remaining here in the second. Allen Te. He's guarded by Chua. Te still with the leather. Forces his way to the basket. He will score on that lay-in. Buttery and Co. Pulling away here in the second. Soledad to Baltazar. Josh Chua. Mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound by Chu. Alente. Forward pass. How? With a bounce pass. Track down there by Soledad. Turnover against Buttery and Co. Here comes Baltazar. Hesitation dribble. Cutting to the middle. Soledad. Corner 3. No good. Rebound by Harin Bang. Shot fake. Reverse block by Alente. The shot block. Brought to you by Fair and Square. Making life easier. Alente. Pull up 3. No good. Ball tap. Q. Corner jumper. That won't work. Rebound by Zeng. 6 and 25 remaining here in the second. Here comes Josh Hayden Chua, directing traffic for Fair and Square. Guarded by Howe. Chua is fouled. Foul will be called against number 30. That is Sean T. Howe. Sideline inbound play for the beige shirts. Down by 14. Baltazar against Howe. To the corner. And another foul will be called against Sean T. Howe. Foul number 2 against Sean T. Howe. No team yet in the penalty. Here comes Baltazar. Attacking from the right. And another traveling violation will be called by our official. Same foot landing variety there. Noah Tan with the inbound pass to Allen Te. Guarded by Bang. Te. In and out dribble. 1-on-1 against Bang. Te. Trying to go middle. Stolen away by Bang. Chua. Outlet pass. Baltazar. 1-on-1 against Howe. Baltazar. Runner is no good. But Noah Tan will lose the possession of the leather to the end line. Ball will go back to Fair and Square. Sean T. Howe holding his ground there against Baltazar. Baseline inbound for the beige shirts. Howe with a pass to Bang near the free throw line. Bang forces his way to the basket. Another block by Alente, but Josh Chua is there for the putback. That shot block is brought to you by Fair and Square, making life easier. Q to Howe. Long 3. Bang! Bang! First 3-pointer of the ball game nailed there by Sean T. Howe. 15-point advantage for Buttery and Co. Josh Chua now trying to respond. Fakes a pass. Floater off the glass is no good. Rebound by Calix 2. Long pass. Sean T. Howe with a bump. He gets a trip to the free throw line of a foul from Justin Zeng. Foul number 3 against Zeng. 4:57 remaining in the second. We have another mandatory substitution. We would like to thank our league sponsors, Boysen, the #1 paint, Fair and Square, making life easier. Nike Park Access, Ogalala, Crepto Cafe, and Celsius Energy Drink. Howe nails the first free throw. 4 points in this ball game and a rebound for Shanti. Good also on the second. Sean Caparos replaces Sean T. Howe. Buttery and Co. doubling up here against Fair and Square. 34-17 is our count. Villavicencio is there for the lay-in. Here comes Gavin Chua. Guarded by Villavicencio. Finding Jeremy Tan. Long 3. Offline. Ball goes out of bounds in favor of Fair and Square. 4:30 remaining here in the second. Here comes Alfonso Villavicencio. Natividad waiting to defend. Screen. Villavicencio losing control of the leather. Natividad. Oh, Caparos bobbles the leather. Ball will go back to fair and square. They are still down 34 to 19. Here comes Villavicencio. Directing traffic for the beige shirts. Santiago, oh, falling down on the floor. Steal here by Gian Natividad. They don't have the numbers. Natividad off balance on that one. But the cleanup job completed there by Jeremy Tan. 17-point lead for Buttery and Co. Villavicencio with a 3. Jackpot! First 3-pointer for Villavicencio in the ballgame. 14-point advantage for Buttery and Co. Natividad with a fake floater offline. Rebound is secured by Ivo Santiago. Here comes Villavicencio against Caparos. Getting a screen. Villavicencio, another 3. This time it's wide left. Ball possession going back to the blue shirts. Ahead by 14. Natividad locates Sean Caparos. Defended by Matthew Tan. Caparos at the right flank. Pass is telegraphed by Alfonso Villavicencio. He was fouled there by Gavin Chua. Sideline inbound play for fair and square. Down 36 to 22. Santiago to Villavicencio. Back to Santiago. Pulls up for the 3. That is short. Ball is saved. Oh, caught stepping on the end line was Matthew Tan. Ball going back to Buttery and Co. Here comes Jeremy Tan. Setting up the table for the boys in blue. Tan with a crossover. Finding Natividad at the corner. Back to Tan. Hesitating. Kick out pass to Caparos. Chua against Villavicencio. Shot clock down to 7. Natividad. Shot fake. Jumper, it's no good. Rebound is secured by Aiden Yap. Villavicencio now leading the charge. Villavicencio with a lay-in. No good. Emphatic rebound by Gavin Chua. Long pitch. Tan lays it in. He will score. 16-point advantage for Buttery and Co. 2 and 12 remaining in the second. Timeout requested by Coach Mao Muya. This timeout is brought to you by Ogalala. We will be back. Fair and square with the possession. Coming off a timeout. Here comes Tan. Guarded by Natividad. Screen by Yap. Tan launches a 3. Offline. Rebound by Jeremy Tan. Bothered by Santiago. Tan wards off the defender. Jumper, no good. Rebound by Ivo Santiago. Gets it back out. Villavicencio against Caparos. Cedric Tan. Now with Yap. Stolen away by Jeremy Tan. Lays it in. He'll score. 8 points in the ball game for Jeremy Tan. Buttery and Co. up by 18. Here comes Villavicencio against Tan. Villavicencio crossover. Spinning. What a drop pass by Tan. But Gavin Chu was there to get the block. The shot block brought to you by Fair and Square, making life easier. Tan with a bounce pass. Natividad. Sidestep. Twisting layup. No good. The Blue Shirts get the ball back. Chua for 3. No good. Rebound by Ivo Santiago. With a pitch to Villavicencio. Under a minute remaining here in the second. Matthew Tan to Villavicencio. Screen by Yap. Villavicencio. Sidestep. He is fouled. Foul will be whistled against Gavin Chua. Already fouled. Number 3 against Gavin. Villavicencio at the free throw line. 8 points in the ball game so far for Villavicencio. Leading scorer here in the first half for fair and square. Make that 8 for Villavicencio. Coach Randy Chua calls for a timeout. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Back to live action here. Buttery and Co. with the possession. They are ahead by 16. Gavin Chua crosses the midcourt line. Guarded by Yap. Handed over to Caparos. To Natividad at the elbow. To Chua. Screen from Natividad. Chua fires a 3. That is too strong. And an offensive foul will be whistled against Jeremy Tan. 28 seconds remaining here in the first half. 4 seconds differential. Shot clock to game clock. Villavicencio guarded by Caparos. Villavicencio with a crossover. Trying to go middle. Twisting layup. No good. Rebound battle. It will be won by Braganza. And a jump ball called by our official. Ball will stay with fair and square. Last shot time here for the beige shirts. They are down by 16. Villavicencio will inbound the leather from the baseline. Looking for a target. He finds Santiago. Oh, losing the leather there. Jeremy Tan looking at the clock. It says 5. Tan to Caparos. Pass is too strong. A second remaining here in the first half. Fair and square will get the ball back. Yup. Stolen away. Tan for 3. Will not count. Errant pass there by fair and square. Tan. Shot is waved off by our official. And at the end of the second. Okay, we will call it. Or will we call it? Okay, at the half. Basket is good for Jeremy Tan. The three-pointer will give Buttery and Co. a 42 to 24 advantage over Fair and Square. The second half of action when we return. Second half of action is underway. Week number 2 of the Stallion Cup Team 17 and under tournament. Buttery and Co. with a 42 to 24 advantage over Fair and Square. Jeremy Tan missing on the 3-point drive. Calix Q is there for the putback. He will also miss. Rebound by Josh Hayden Chua. Coming to you live from the AYSN Sports Center here in En Domingo in San Juan, the home of the Stallion Cup. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor. Only for the Stallion Cup, a dominant first half for Buttery and Co. enabling them to own an 18-point advantage at the break. Here comes Soledad, hands it over. Baltazar, drop pass to Soledad, stolen away here by Allen Te. The blue shirts on the attack. Te, rotation dribble against Bang. And Te will be called for the traveling violation. Leading scorers at the half. 10 points for Jeremy Tan to lead all scorers. Meanwhile, for Fair and Square, leading them in scoring is Alfonso Villavicencio with 9. Here comes Joshua trying to attack baseline. Shot is short. Rebound is picked up here by Noah Tan. Forward pass, Allen Te. Jeremy Tan on the leak out. Kurt Chua fires a 3. Jackpot! 21-point advantage for Buttery and Co. For first field goal of the ball game for Kurt. Chua to Soledad. Now to Baltazar. One-on-one against Chua. Baltazar to the corner. Harim Bang caught stepping on the sideline. Turnover against the beige shirts. Buttery and Co.'s bench overpowering their counterparts at the first half. 23 to 10. Jeremy Tan, long 3, no good. Rebound by Enzo Soledad. Owning the paint as well is Buttery and Co. outscoring Fair and Square 26 to 16 in that department. Soledad, air ball on that 3-point try. Rebound by Tan, long pitch. Kurt Chua, he is fouled. Pasabit. Getting that foul of Mateo Baltazar. Kurt Chua visiting the stripe here for 2 free throws. 7:50 remaining here in the third. First free throw for Kurt. That one trickles in. 22-point advantage for the blue shirts. As Kurt Chua misses on the second. Rebound by Soledad. Josh Hayden Chua setting up the offense for the beige shirts. Facing a double team. Chua. Kick out pass. Baltazar. Shot fake. Draws closer. Floater is no good. Rebound by Tew. The blue shirts are on the attack. Tew. Bounce pass. Kurt Chua at the corner. Noah Tan. Fakes off a defender. Crossover. Kurt Chua with the ball. Te. Long jumper. No good. Rebound by Baltazar. 7:17 remaining here in the third. Here comes Baltazar. Slicing from the middle. Layup is no good. He was fouled. Foul will be called against Kurt Chua. Foul number 1 against Chua. Baltazar at the stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. 6 points in the ball game for Baltazar. Good on that one. For the 6 to 25 count in favor of Buttery and Co. Second free throw is good. Coming back into the ball game is Gavin Chua. 20-point advantage for Buttery and Co. Here comes Kurt Chua. Post pass, Noah Tan. Finds Gavin Chua at the corner. Bounce pass to Tan. Stolen away from behind by Baltazar. Baltazar will attack. Oh, he was fouled. Kurt Chua hanging on Baltazar on that attack. Baltazar back at the stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. Still a 20-point advantage for Buttery and Co. Baltazar nails the first. in their debut ball game last Saturday, Mateo Baltazar finished with 13 points together with 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And a three-pointer is nailed by Jeremy Tan. 21-point advantage for the blue shirts. Josh Hayden Chua leading the attack. One-hander, no good. Rebound. Oh, caught stepping on the end line there was Sean Rodriguez. Here comes Alente, setting up the offense for Buttery and Co. Noah Tan providing a screen. Te looking for options. Chua, whoa, pass intended for Kurt Chua, tapped out there by Josh Hayden Chua. Sideline inbound for the blue shirts. Here comes Allen Te against Harden Bang. Te is trapped. One-hander, no good. Rebound by Jeremy Tan, fresh 14 for the blue shirts. Gavin Chua, Jeremy Tan from the baseline. Floater is good! 15 points in the ball game for Jeremy Tan, leading all scorers. Here comes Josh Hayden Chua behind the back dribble against Noah Tan, forcing his way to the basket, and a foul will be called against Alente. That will send Josh Hayden Chua to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Josh Chua now at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. His team is down by 23, nailing the first, now down to 22. Last Saturday, Josh Hayden Chua with a 16.5 rebound performance. But fair and square losing 81 to 67 there to Charm Pet Food. Here comes Gavin Chua now on the attack behind the back pass. Noah Tan at the baseline. Locates Allen Te. Jeremy Tan against Villavicencio. Now with Te against Bang. Baseline attack. Reversed by Te. No good. Rebound picked up here by Josh Chua. 5:09 remaining here in the third. Harin Bang with the ball. Defended by Te. Villavicencio goes for the three. Offline. Ball is tapped. Rebound here by Gavin Chua. Kurt Chua here with the leather. Leading the charge for the blue shirts. Tan. Corner three. That is short. Rebound by Harin Bang. Josh Hayden Chua slowing down the pace. Attacking from the left. Spinning. One-hander. It's no good. He was fouled. Checking into the ball game for Buttery and Co. are Calix Chu, Gian Natividad, and Sean Tihao. Gavin Chua called for his fourth personal foul. Back in the ball game for fair and square is Matthew Tan. He replaces Enzo Soledad. First free throw for Josh Hayden Chua is no good. Still a 51 to 30 advantage for the blue shirts. Second free throw for Chua. Good on that try. 20-point lead for Buttery and Co. Here comes Te. Defended by William Vicencio. Calix 2 is there for support. Te attacking from the right. Layup is good. 22-point lead for Buttery and Co. with 4:21 remaining in the third. Timeout requested by Coach Mao Muya. This timeout is brought to you by Ogalala. We will be back. Back to live action here. Parents Square with the possession. Josh Hayden Chua. Villavicencio for three. Too strong. Rebound by Jeremy Tan. Finding Sean T. Howe. Calix Q. 2-on-1 attack for the blue shirts. Calix Q. Power move. No good. Q with the rebound. Third serving for Q. Missing again. Rebound by Harin Bang. Pass is tapped out there by Jeremy Tan. It will stay with Parents Square. Ivo Santiago back on the floor for Coach Mao Muya. He replaces Sean Rodriguez. 3:53 remaining here in the third. Josh Hayden Chua pulls up for the three. No good. Rebound by Jeremy Tan. They don't have the numbers. With a bounce pass, Natividad lays it in. He will score. What numbers? Natividad will score. 24-point advantage for the blue shirts. Villavicencio for three. That is an air ball. Ball will go back to Buttery and Co. Long pitch. Natividad. Wide open. Easy two. This lead has ballooned to 26 for Buttery and Co. Chua. One-hander doesn't fall in. Here comes Te. Guarded by Harin Bang. And an illegal screen will be called against Sean T. Howe. Ball will go back to fair and square. Marcus Stew re-entering the ball game for Buttery and Co. Sideline inbound play for the beige shirts. Staring at the 57-31 deficit. Villavicencio now with Chua. Villavicencio open three. Offline. Rebound by Natividad. Ball now is with you at the top of the key. Allen Ter for three. No good. Rebound by Calix Q. Fresh 14 for the blue shirts. Marcus Q with the leather. Crossover dribble against Villavicencio. Stolen away by Josh Hayden Chua. Loses control of the ball. Ball will go back to the blue shirts. As Jeremy Tan reports back into the ball game, he replaces Allen Te. Two. Finding Sean T. Howe against Baltazar. Here comes Sean T. Crossover. Three-pointer. And an offensive foul will be called against Gian Natividad, right? As we approach the final 2 minutes of the third, Tan launches a three. That is short. Rebound by Sean T. Howe. Crosses the midcourt line with a pitch to Tew. Oh, wide open. Natividad uses the board. Missing on that one. Ball will go back to fair and square. 57-31 is our tally here. Buttery and Co. with the lead. They request a timeout. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Back to live action here. Fair and square with the possession. Here comes Villavicencio. Behind the back dribble. Yap. Free throw line jumper. No good. Ball is tapped. Ball will stay with fair and square. 1:37 remaining here in the third. Hayden Yap with the inbound. Villavicencio will attack. Lays it in. No good. Villavicencio. Rebound. He will again miss on the putback. with a pitch. Natividad. Touchdown. Another fast break bucket there for Natividad. Baltazar. Drop pass. Santiago. Yap is there for the lay-in. He was fouled. At the free throw stripe here to shoot 2 free throws is Aiden Yap, scoring 6 points, grabbing 7 rebounds in their ball game last weekend. 6 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 blocks for Aiden Yap in that 81-77 loss against Charm Pet Food. Second free throw trickles in for Yap. Score now is 59-32. Still in favor of Buttery and Co. Here comes Natividad. Ball is tapped by Villavicencio. The ball will stay with Buttery and Co. with 57.8 seconds remaining here in the third. A second remaining to cross the other end of the floor for the blue shirts. Oh, errant pass. Taken away here by Baltazar. Fair and square on the attack. Jelly layup is no good, but he was fouled. Foul will be called against Gian Natividad. 2 free throws will be awarded here to Baltazar, already with 10 points in this ball game. Picking up from his 13-point performance last Saturday. Good on the first free throw. Second attempt for Baltazar is also good. 59-34 is our count. Buttery and Co. still with the lead. Here comes Stu. Guarded by Yap. Driving middle. Alex Stu. Layup is good. The tsunami giving the blue shirts a 61-34 lead. Villavicencio fouled on that attack. 33.6 seconds remaining here in the third. Alente back in the ball game. He will be replacing Marcus Stu. First free throw for Villavicencio is good. Now in double figures is Villavicencio, 10 points, 1 assist, and a rebound. Josh Hayden Shore returns to action for fair and square. 9 seconds differential, shot clock to game clock. Braganza back on the floor. He will replace Sean T. Howe. Here comes Calix 2. Setting up the offense for the blue shirts, guarded by Yap. Looking for the handoff. Q still with the leather. One-legged jumper. He will miss. Alente is there for the rebound. Ball is tapped. Ball will stay with Buttery and Co. with 20.5 seconds remaining here in the third. Baseline inbound. Calix 2 locating 10. Ball goes out of bounds again. Still in the with the possession is Buttery and Co. You with the inbound. Whoa, that play works with Jeremy Tan finishing that one off. 63-36 advantage for Buttery and Co. Villavicencio to Baltazar, attacking middle. Lefty layup, trickles in! And at the end of the third, it's a 63-38 advantage for Buttery and Co. over fair and square. The final period when we return. Quarter number 4 between Buttery and Co. and fair and square. Baltazar with the attack. He's called for the travel. We enter the final frame with Buttery and Co. ahead 63 to 38. Fair and square have at least 9 and 40 to salvage this ball game as Alente with a kick out pass to Jeremy Tan to the corner. Pass is deflected, taken away here by Villa Vicencio. Fair and square now on the attack. Villa Vicencio, gorgeous spin. He was fouled. Foul is whistled against Andres Braganza. Sean Tihao back in the floor for Buttery and Co. as Villa Vicencio. Now at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws, missing on the first. 11 points in the ball game for Alfonso Villa Vicencio. His team is still down by 25. Good on the second. 63 to 39 lead for Buttery and Co. Caparos finding Alente. Pulls up for the 3. No good. Rebound by Villa Vicencio. Ball is tapped. Natividad with a pickup. He will score. 12 points in the ball game for Natividad together with 3 points in one of the leading scorers of Buttery and Co. is Gian Natividad. Chua down on the floor, gives it up to Villa Vicencio. Crossover, drop pass, Aiden Yap. Nearly a turnover there for the beige shirts. Chua, lefty layup is good. Reaching the 40-point barrier here is fair and square. Joshua nailing the try. Natividad, power move to the basket using the board. Basket is good. 67 to 41 advantage for Buttery and Co. Villa Vicencio. Putback is good. 14 points in the ball game for Villa Vicencio. Here comes Sean Tihao. Screen by Caparos. A 67 to 43 lead for Buttery and Co. Air ball on the 3-point attempt for Sean Tihao as Haring Bang and Enzo Soledad reports back to the ball game for fair and square. 8 and 10 remaining here in the fourth. Soledad finding Baltazar with a runner. He was fouled. Sean Caparos called for the personal foul as Baltazar at the stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. 15 points in the ball game for Baltazar, nailing the first of 2 free throws. Second attempt for Baltazar. The second one falls in. Gavin Chua back in action for Buttery and Co. He replaces Andres Braganza. Here comes Caparos. Guarded by Tan. Finding How at the corner. Mid-range jumper. Overcooks that one. Rebound by Gavin Chua. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Caparos. Open 3. No good. Rebound by Baltazar. 7 and 35 remaining here in the final frame. Here comes Enzo Soledad. Free throw line jumper. Wide left. Put back. Wild. Soledad. Put back is also no good. Rebound by Caparos. Looking ahead. Bounce pass. Stolen away by Baltazar. Fair and square now on the attack. Baltazar. Drop pass. Josh. Aiden Chua will finish. 67 to 47 count. Still in favor of Buttery and Co. Alente. Power move to the basket. Ball was tapped. It will stay with the blue shirts as Jeremy Tan returns to action here for the blue shirts. Gavin Chua. Inbound play. Tute. Launches a 3. No good. Rebound by Soledad. He finds Baltazar leading the attack. Baltazar. Lefty layup. That is too strong. Tan is there for the putback. 18-point advantage for Buttery and Co. Jeremy Tan getting a screen from Caparos at the top of the key. Jab stepping. Caparos. Now with Tan. High pickup. Runner is good. That's the foul. 3-point play opportunity here for Jeremy Tan. Silent bang will be called for the personal foul. Gian Natividad returns back to action. Subbing out Sean Caparos. 19 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists for Jeremy Tan in this ball game. Missing though on the bonus, but Gavin Chua is there for the cleanup job. A 71 to 49 advantage for Buttery and Co. A 4-point play on that possession. Josh Chua attacking left, lays it in. He was fouled. Foul will be called against number 17, Jeremy Tan. At the stripe here, shooting 2 free throws is Josh Chua. Missing on the first free throw, 13.6 rebounds so far in the ball game. Second free throw for Josh Hayden Chua. Swishes that one in. 21-point advantage for Buttery and Co. Here comes Alente, guarded by Harin Bang. Double screen. Te finding Chua. Now with Tan. Long three. Bang bang! 22 points in the ball game for Jeremy Tan. His squad is ahead by 24. Soledad fakes it. Floater, no good. Rebound by Alente. Buttery and Co. on the attack. Te at the corner. Shanti Howe for 3. Jackpot! Back-to-back threes by Buttery and Co. They are ahead by 27. Josh Hayden Chua. Crossover. Soledad at the corner. Back to Chua. Double team in front of him. Chua to Baltazar. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Soledad for 3. Short. Rebound by Te. Outlet pass. Natividad. Touchdown! A 79 to 50 lead for Buttery and Co. In control of the ball game. Timeout requested by Fair and Square. We will be back. Final 5 minutes of the fourth period here. Joshua, screened by Harin Bang, guarded by Tan, finds Villa Vicencio. Launches a 3. Jackpot! 79 to 53 lead for Buttery and Co. Shanti Howe. Another 3. No good. Rebound by Tan. Pulls it back out. Corner 3. In and out. Ball is loose. Picked up by Alente. His turn. 3-pointer. No good. Jeremy Tan. Another rebound. He's open. Goes for the 3. Short. Rebound by Josh Chua. 4 and 17 remaining here in the fourth. Here comes Chua. Hesitation dribble. Attacking middle. Using the board. He will score. 79 to 55 is our count. Buttery and Co. still with the lead. Timeout requested by the blue shirts. This timeout is brought to you by Ogalala. We will be back. Conti. Guarded by Tua. How? Ball is stripped. Ball will go the way of fair and square. Less than 4 minutes remaining here in the final period. Full court trap activated here by fair and square. Here comes Villavicencio. Easily crossing midcourt. Villavicencio ripped through. Shot is no good. Villavicencio, no look pass. Soledad will finish. 4 points, 10 rebounds in the ballgame for Enzo Soledad. As Alente finding Shanti Howe for 3. Too strong. Rebound by Harin Bang. Hand it over to Alfonso. Villavicencio. Pull of 3. No good. Rebound by Tan at the corner. Finding Josh Chua. Ball was tapped there by Natividad. Ball will stay with fair and square. Gavin Chua replaces Shanti Howe. The final 3 and 15 of the fourth. Shot clock reads 13 for fair and square. Soledad to Chua. Backing down his defender. Spinning. Jumper is offline. Rebound by Gavin Chua with a pitch. Jeremy Tan lays it in. He will score. 24 points, 10 rebounds for Jeremy Tan. Coming up with a steal almost. But a save here by Josh Chua. 3-pointer. That is offline for Villavicencio. Te with a pitch. Tan, familiar finish. No good. Putback try is good. What a performance this afternoon for Jeremy Tan. An 83-57 advantage for Buttery and Co. Josh Hayden Chua, Soledad, Harin Bang, baseline, sidestep. What a move by the big man. Alente, Natividad, leaks out, lays it in. He will score. Also in double figures is Gian Natividad now with 18 markers. Backstopping Jeremy Tan as Villavicencio attacks middle, missing on that one. Gavin Chua, football pass, that is too strong for Gian Natividad, and a platoon substitution here by both benches. 9 new faces to finish off the ball game. Last 2-minute call there by Kuya Anjo Perey. Here comes Baltazar, guarded by Caparos. Splits 2 defenders. One-hander is no good. Pick up here by Baltazar. Put back, he will miss. Yap. Third serving is no good. Ball now is with Sean Rodriguez. Hands it over to Justin Zeng. To Baltazar against Chua. Twisting layup, no good. Yap is there for the putback. He was fouled. Noah Tan called for the personal foul as Aidan Yap reports to the free throw line for 2 free throws. First attempt for Yap is short. After this ball game, another 17 and under clash will be presented over at the YouTube and Facebook pages of the Stallion Cup BBC, going up against Gold Cross. Missing on the second free throw was Yap. Ball will stay with fair and square with 1 and 18 remaining here in the final frame. Sean Rodriguez with an inbound. Finding Baltazar at the corner. Lays it in. He will score. 18 points in the ballgame for Mateo Baltazar. Here comes Kurt Chua. Dumps a pass to Sean Caparos. Clearing the space. He is called for an offensive foul. Foul number 2 against Sean Caparos. Ball going back to fair and square. Exactly a minute remaining here in the fourth. Rodriguez to Baltazar. Sidestep. Shot is good. 18 points or 20 for the ball game for Baltazar. Marcus 2. Long 3. That won't work. Rebound by Sean Rodriguez. With 35 seconds remaining here in the final period. Baltazar. The pass bounces off his face. Ball will go back to Buttery and Co. A possession each here for these teams. Oh, Chua losing control of the leather, but the ball will stay with Buttery and Co. Looking to secure their first victory of the tournament. They'll go to 1-1. For Chua, corner 3, jackpot! 88 to 63 lead for Buttery and Co. Baltazar, no look pass. Tan, jumper is good for Sean Rodriguez. 88 to 65 advantage for the blue shirts. Rodriguez with a pickup. Launches a 3. That is short. Our final score, it's an 88 to 65 victory for Buttery and Co. over Fair and Square. This has been Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. The post-game interviews when we come back. We have here our boys and the number one paint best player of the ball game, Jeremy Tan, leading Buttery and Co to their very first victory of the tournament, 88 to 65 over Fair and Square. Jeremy Tan finished with a double-double performance, 26 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Una muna, Jeremy, coming off a loss last weekend, what were the adjustments did your team make in order to nail this very first victory?
First of all, in the first game, we weren't able to do good defense, and then we practiced it last week, and we were able to uh, do well in our defense, able to get stops, able to get our defensive rebounds, and that's what we were able to do this game.
Or how do you find your new team now with Allen and Sean Tihao, the depth of talent in this Buttery and Co squad?
It's my honor to play with these guys. These guys have been my best friends, and it's so fun playing with them, just having fun in this sport.
A great performance from you, a double-double finish. What can we expect from Jeremy Tan for the rest of the tournament?
Still be able to score, do good play good defense and rebounds.
And finally, the game was streamed live over at YouTube. Anyone you want to greet or give a shout out to?
I want to shout out my family, my friends, my best friends watching, and my best friends that are playing with me.
Again, that's our best player presented by Boys and the number one paint, Jeremy Tan, leading Buttery & Co to their first victory of the tournament. When we come back, it's BBC against Gold Cross. You're still watching the Stallion Cup Teens 17 and under tournament.